Hello and welcome to this video by Web Media. Today I want to look at a couple of the home pages that have been nominated for Best Homepage for the Webby Awards 2016, and also ask the question, what is it that we can learn from these homepage designs that you can apply in your business to your business website to make it more effective? So there are 5 sites here. I'm not going to go through all of them because we haven't got time. If you want to have a look at them, please do. This is the URL, or you may just want to go online and search for Webby Awards, and then you'll find Best Homepage. So the 2 that I want to look at are these 2 on the right hand side. The first one is from the Australian Cancer Research charity, and if we open their homepage, just let it load a second. So the first thing to note here:
your neighbour, your bus driver,
your primary school teacher.
I'm the one who will protect generations to come.
join the one who will end.
So what I thought was innovative about this site is that, as you can see, it's got a very strong visual in the center of the screen, got very little text, it's got a call to action, but it's very engaging because it's very unusual and it grabs the attention of the viewer. The second thing I like is I've turned the sound off, but actually the default is the sound on. And I like the fact that it's got not so much the music in the background, but the narrative talking over the imagery. And this is an area that I think has been really avoided in web design, is the whole area of sound. And I think there are real opportunities here to make the experience for a consumer coming onto a site much more interesting and much more engaging by using sound. Not necessarily music, but I certainly think that narration of some kind we're going to see more of in the future, so that we're not just looking with our eyes, we're listening with our ears. Now, I know some people don't like music or any kind of sound attached to websites, and that issue will have to play out in due course, but I don't think we can ignore the whole dimension of sound attached to websites. The other thing I love about this site is its simplicity, but its effectiveness in the message. So that's what I'm learning from here, and it would make me want to click on this call to action or on the menu and to look at more detail on some of the other pages. So my conclusion is the simplicity of message and visual engagement on this homepage is strong enough to make me want to dive into the detail and get more involved in this site. The second site is quite different. It's Honda, and the first thing that we notice is at the top of the homepage an invitation to view a video, a strong single image again with a fairly brief text overlay, which is a full screen width video. And then as we scroll down, what we see is more very straightforward, simple graphics and images. Scrolling down in a parallax motion, no text hardly. It's a long home page. That's another thing that I noticed, and I think that is the influence of mobile, because on mobile I feel that home pages are going to extend in length so that they are more consumable on mobile devices. And so again, very visual, very engaging, and if I click on one of the call to action here, for example, then it takes me to a pop-up panel and I can explore this particular item in more detail, and then I get into the detail of the products itself, which looks more conventional as a web page, text and images and so on, video. But what's interesting is that the home page is so visual and so simple in its formation. So again, what these two have in common is that they use a very visually engaging home page with very little text in order to engage the consumer and get them to click through to the more detailed information at the second level on the website. So there you are. I think that's something of interest that you can take and apply to your own website. Consider how you can use those features to be more engaging to your consumers, and that's what I think is most interesting about these sites. That's it for this video. Hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for viewing, and goodbye.